Yeah, this is Black Light, and we're talking about back in the day when your brother Black Light was just beginning to be a teenager, and you got to look at my last video uh, to see what we're talking about, and I believe that would be video number 11. So, or either 12, probably 12. But anyway, you'll see when you look at it. So it was the last day of school. I had already graduated, and we was cleaning out our lockers. We talking about post junior high. This is a school where the white boys burnt the cross across the when a black family moved across from the school. These white boys burnt the cross on their lawn, and I had a little episode with the guy who orchestrated that. His old man was a detective, a Detroit police detective. So now, on the last day of school, we invited all other schools up there. They know what was going on because some brothers lived in the neighborhood, but they went to different schools. You know. Anyway, and some brothers didn't even go to school, but they knew what was going on. Their little brother might have went there or something. Anyway, the last day of school, the white boys was planning to do something too, see. And to us, and we were planning on doing something to them. But they struck first. The white boys struck first. They grabbed the one who initiated the strike was a big, tall white boy, about 6'2", lived in the neighborhood, lived in the same neighborhood I did. And he grabbed a friend of mine. He seen me. They wouldn't mess with me because by that time over in the neighborhood it was blacks. It was maybe about 10 black families on my street. And they had the street full because they was moving away. The Caucasians was moving away. But some of them got stuck, you know. And he was one of them that got stuck behind enemy lines, see. And he grabbed a friend of mine named Proctor, Douglas Proctor, who's no longer with us, stuffed him in the locker, beat his ass and stuffed him in the locker. And I witnessed that. In the meantime, they had a mini riot in school, and the blacks came up there from other schools and other neighborhoods, turned the school out, beat up teachers, beat up counselors. They had to call the police. But by that time the police came, the counselors was beat up, and a lot of the white boys, you know, escaped. And so I made it back to the hood, you know. When I got to the hood, it was some thug brothers on the corner of Dexter and Finkel just hanging out, you know. And they didn't go to school, but you know, they were hustlers, gangsters. They were on the corner hustling, you know. And I told them what happened. I said, yeah, they had a little riot at the school. And as I was talking about it, here come that white boy that lived in the hood. Now, let me tell you, as soon as he seen us, he started walking, trying to walk hip like the brothers walk, try to talk hip like the brothers talk. And so he was giving five to everybody. so he could get his pass, you know. So I told the main uh, one of the main hustlers in the hood. I say, look, that white boy beat Proctor's ass. Douglas Proctor's ass, stuffed him in the locker. They said, you seen it? I said, yeah. They say, kick his ass, man. Kick his ass, Coop. You know. So now he was way bigger than me, 6'2". You know, I'm 5'10". And I told him, I said, yeah, man, I seen you jump on one of the brothers. You stuck him in the locker. You guys, oh man, you know, trying to explain. While he was explaining, I said, I better take him, clip him now. So I said, I played like I was gonna walk away. I said, yeah, I know it. Walked away and turned back around and gave him a sucker punch right in the chin and knocked his ass down. Because I said to myself, I say, you know, I know how to. My old man taught me how to knock somebody out, how to punch through the target, you know. And I knocked him down, knocked him out for about 5 minutes. When he got up, you know, they didn't mess with him. And they came in the soda shop, because we had took the soda shop over from him, named Georgie's, and bought me around the uh, ice cream floats and pat me on the back. And I said, man, I said, if I wouldn't have knocked his ass out, you know, I would have. I don't know if I could have whooped him. So, but anyway, that was the beginning. It started getting deeper. From then and there, they went from high school, from junior high to a motorcycle gang. They couldn't whoop us, so they had a motorcycle gang in the hood, a white motorcycle gang called the Highwaymen. And we're gonna talk about that on the next video. Black Light Out.